Hello, good evening, friends. The 57nd G7 summit is currently taking place from June 15th to 17th, 2026, in the lakeside resort city of Evian-les-Bains, France, under the French G7 presidency. Previously, it was held in Italy. As you can see, the world leaders of G7 have already started arriving in the city, and President Trump has also arrived.
Bienvenue à vous, heureux d'avoir le président Lula, je sais qu'il est arrivé.
Oui, le président.
The importance of the summit has risen more because it is coming at a very historical time when President Trump and Iran has just concluded the peace treaty between the two nations, or what you can say as the memorandum of understanding, which will be signed on the coming Friday. So, besides that, there is also this 250th anniversary of American independence, and coincidentally, yesterday was also the birthday of President Trump. So, this G7 summit is basically involves the leaders of countries from Europe, that is Germany, Italy, and the UK, and Japan, and Canada. Plus, it also has some invited countries from India, Prime Minister Modi, Brazil, South Korea, and Kenya, and the European Council President, as well as the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen will be also there. So the main focus here is going to be the speech and interaction of President Trump with his counterparts from all these nations that we just said, and that is very critical. So important issues ranging from Iran, as well as Russia, Ukraine war, and the Chinese. All these issues are going to be discussed. While President Macron is also hosting a special dinner for President Trump on the eve of this 250th anniversary of American independence, which is quite historic, and this will be held at the Palace of Versailles, which has its own importance. Now, we have known and seen that during the past few months and year, there has been a lot of discord between President Trump and his European counterpart, especially on the issue of tariffs, where President Trump has issued tariffs on European goods, and he has just threatened to impose tax on French wine because of the digital policy of France. So there are a lot of contentious issues that will be, of course, discussed during this summit. So we expect that President Trump will try to get more support of the European leaders for its Iran peace talk, which has just been announced and will be signed on the coming Friday in Switzerland. So that is also an important issue. Plus, President Trump will try to control the dominance of China and will try to seek the favor of all these nations. On the other side, the European nations will try to get the support of President Trump for Ukraine, and as America has already cut quite a lot the aid that it was giving to Europe and Ukraine to fight against Russia. So this summit is very important, and let's see whether there will be any consensus coming out of this summit, or there will be still the contentious issues flagging between them.